Ladies and gentlemen, in 1983, I was commissioned by the museum to do a piece commemorating George Seurat's painting A Sunday Afternoon on the island of Le Grand Jatte. My latest Chromolume stands before you now, the 7th in a continuing series. Because I have a special association to the painting, the museum's director, Robert Greenberg, has asked me to come up with a short presentation before the activation of my latest Chromolume. I have invited my grandmother along to give me a hand. My grandmother, Marie.
I was born in Paris, France, 98 years ago. My grandson, George.
I was born in Lodi, New Jersey, 32 years ago.
My mother was married to Louis, a baker. When they left France when I was an infant to travel to Charleston, South Carolina.
George Seurat.
Born December 2nd, 1859.
It was through his mother that the future artist was introduced to the lower-class Parisian parks. Seurat received a classical training from the Beaux-Arts.
Like his father, he was not an easy man to know.
He lived in an age when science was gaining influence over romantic principles.
He worked very hard.
His first painting, at the age of 24, Bathing at Asnières, was rejected by the Salon, but was shown by a group of independent artists.
They hung it over the refreshment stand. Wasn't that awful?
On Ascension Day, 1884, he began work on his second painting, A Sunday Afternoon on the island of Le Grand Jatte. He was to work 2 years on this painting.
He always knew where he was going before he picked up a paintbrush.
He denied conventional perspective and conventional space.
He was unconventional in his lifestyle as well. So was I. You know, I was a Floridor girl for a short time before I left Charleston, and
Marie.
after I married my second husband...
Marie! The film was running.
Excuse me. They hung it over the refreshment
Marie.
stand.
Having studied scientific findings on color, he developed a new style of painting. He found by painting tiny particles, color next to color, that at a certain distance the eye would fuse the specks optically, giving them greater intensity than any mixed pigments.
He wanted to paint with colored lights.
Beams of colored light, he hoped.
It was shown at the 8th and last Impressionist exhibition.
Monet, Renoir, and Sisley withdrew their submissions because of his painting.
They placed it in a small room off to the side of the main hall, too dark for the painting to truly be seen.
The painting was ridiculed by most, but there was a handful of believers in his work.
He went on to paint 6 more major paintings before his sudden death at the age of 31. He never sold a painting in his lifetime.
On this occasion, I present my latest Chromolume,
Number 7.
which pays homage to Le Grand Jatte and to my grandmother Marie. The score for this presentation has been composed by Naomi Isaac.
George begins to activate the Chromolume.
Marie, don't read that.
Don't read this.
No, don't read that. Shit! Robert Greenberg!
Just a minute, George.
It's the
My
voltage
apologies.
regulator, George.
Sorry, my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. In order for precise synchronization of all visual elements, I've installed a new state-of-the-art Japanese microcomputer that controls the voltage regulator. I believe a surge from the music equipment has created an electrical short. Unfortunately, no electricity, no art. Give us a moment, we'll be able to bypass the regulator and be back in business. What's going on back here?
I am very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We seem to be having a little electrical difficulty.
There's no juice!
You must realize this is the first time we've had a collaboration of this kind at the museum, and it's offered some extraordinary challenges to us here. Now, I hope to see you all at the reception that will follow the presentation. It's right down the hall in the main gallery where the painting hangs. And after dinner, we have a very special treat for you. As you might have noticed, in order to raise additional funds, we have chosen to sell the air rights to the museum. And some of the 27 flights of condominiums that stand above us now will be open for your inspection. You may even want to become one of our permanent neighbors.
Bob, we're ready.
Well, proceed. Proceed.
Dennis, lights. 3.
When I was young, Mother loved telling me tales about her life in France and of her work as an artiste model.
Her mother showed her this great painting and pointed to this woman and said that it was she.
And she pointed to a couple in the back. They were holding an infant child. And she said that was me.
Shortly before my great-grandmother's death, she spoke of her association with the artist of this painting. She told me that Marie Seurat was her real father.
I was shocked.
My parents never believed the story. After all, there's no real proof of any of
My
this.
mother gave me this small red book. Oh, George, I wanted to bring the book and show it. In the back are notes about his great-grandfather, the artiste.
No, actually, this painting is just a grammar book in the handwriting of a child. And while there is mentions of a George in the back, it could be referring to anyone.
What? It does not.
I don't know if there's any validity to this story.
Of course there is validity. He has to have everything spelled out for him.
The facts are sketchy. The tales are many. I would like to invite you to my Sunday Island of Light. It will be here on exhibition upstairs in the museum until August 1st.